everyone, it's day 2 in Bryan Head and we're up by Giant Steps, and this is the view from Giant Steps. I'll turn around so you can see it. And the ski hills are just up that way where you can see all those cars over there. I'm just at where the general store is at. It's like a little shopping building, and there's a pizzeria and there's a coffee house, so you can go ahead and come here if you don't want to make breakfast, or bring breakfast with you if you just want to kind of keep it an easy peasy, you know, vacation where you don't have to do a whole lot. And here's the back side. It does have some ADA access. Just a beautiful, perfect day in Bryan Head. Oh, and there's Bigfoot games down there. If you want to play pickleball, extreme cornhole, shuffleboard. Wow, that's really nice. I've been coming up here since the 90s, and it's just so neat to see how much it's grown and how much it's developed. But Bryan Head is a great, I would say 4-day getaway just for Bryan Head. So you drive up one day and then do the next day, do some activities, you know, sleep. Next day, do some activities, sleep, and then leave the next day. So I'd say a 4-day weekend is perfect up here. And they have all kinds of festivals in the summertime, so there's always something going on. The beautiful aspen trees. I love watching the aspen trees. Look at that, it's so pretty. I will go ahead and take you on to adventure here in beautiful Bryan Head. So come along with me. I'd love for you to join me. We are driving from Bryan Head towards Cedar Breaks. As you can see, there's the entrance sign next to the van. Boop, right there, Cedar Breaks. It's a beautiful stop, and there is a lot of beautiful wildflowers out here. I don't know if the camera's really picking up all the nice, like, light purple haze over the grass, but there's some really beautiful wildflowers out here. Oh my gosh. How could we get so lucky? It was such a perfect day. The visitor center, though, up here in a few miles is actually closed. They're actually under a lot of construction right now, and they're redoing the visitor center. There's an overlook of Cedar Breaks as well from a different vantage point. Sorry, I got bugs on my windshield. Should have cleaned my windshield. But this is just a nice slow drive. I want to say the speed limit was 35 according to what the sign said. So pack a lunch, enjoy the day. We're heading over to Navajo Lake. Gonna go ahead and check that out and see what the reservoir's doing. So come along with us. Here we are at the Chesman Overlook, which is about, I think, 10,400 elevation, 460. I think that's what the sign said. Such a beautiful view. I'll go ahead and flip it. There's some other people here, so if you hear some background chatter, I always try to be respectful and not get other people in my videos, but sometimes, even though if I go off to the side, they still pop in the videos. Such is life, right? I hope you enjoy the view. That's just amazing. On to our next adventure. Our next adventure took us to the other side. This is the other side of the view of the Chesman Overlook, which I guess if you look down there, I guess maybe that's why they call it the Chesman. It's definitely gorgeous. Can see so far out in the distance. Yeah, if you ever make it to Bryce Canyon, I definitely, or not Bryce Canyon, sorry, Bryce Canyon's like, I think 40 miles that way, 80 miles that way, something like that. Cedar Breaks. If you ever see the Cedar Breaks sign, I definitely recommend that you come see it. And so does the bird, if you heard the bird. Here we are at Cedar Breaks. So sorry if there's wind noise, but there's nothing I can do about Mother Nature and the wind. Woo, it just picked up. Some strong wind noise. Wow, look how far out you can see out in the distance.
Maybe it's not water towers. Weird. Look how pretty this is.
Enjoy the view. Here's another vantage point. Some other people came to join, and as you may hear, they may be chitter-chattering in the background. So this is actually south of Bryan Head, so it's a great spot to catch some pictures. But the visitor center is showing closed, so I won't be stopping at the visitor center today. And here's a little informational sign too about it. On to our next adventure, hopefully Navajo Lake. We're on the Navajo Loop Trail, and as you can see, the lake, whoops, is low. Because normally there's water there, but it's low this year. It's a nice little dirt road. Tons of grasshoppers out here. Tons of grasshoppers. What a beautiful walk. Oh my gosh. Is it just me, or are these aspen trees just unreal? But the water is really low. Because I've been up here, I think, Navajo Lake, let me think, 2020. We came up here August of 2020, and the water was here where it's all grass. So it's definitely low. I guess the sign of the times, right? This walk is gorgeous though. Totally recommend it. It's 76 degrees out. So for me, that's a perfect day. I love 76. 76 is my ideal temperature. I need to get a dead cat for my microphone. Well, actually, I ordered an external mic that comes with a dead cat. So hopefully my future videos will not be so noisy with wind. So there's Navajo Lake, the actual little grocery store that's across the way. Here, I'll come out here so you can see what I'm talking about. They are actually closed, and I mean, I would have to say that they're probably closed because the water doesn't come up to where they're at, and it's right over there. It's just super low. Because we've rented a boat and gone fishing on this lake before. There were people fishing along the lake when we pulled up. You hear my dog in the background. He's nervous. This is his first time at a lake. Ugh, these bugs. These flying grasshoppers. Wow, look at this pretty blue purpley blue flower. See all the birds up in the sky there? Wow, they're having fun. They're having fun just sailing. See if I can zoom them in. I don't know, I can't really see my screen so well. Just kind of pointed in that way. Sun. So beautiful. This is a nice hiking trail. It's pretty simple, as you can see. It's nothing major. So if you wanted to take kids on it, you could definitely do the loop trail. They were actually flying over our heads, those birds. But it looks like they're gone now. Okay, let's head over to the lake. Woo! Oh my goodness. Tons of dragonflies and grasshoppers down here at the lake. So right over there, where I was talking about, that's where they rent the boats, and that's actually closed right now. My guess is it's, like I said before, I think it's because the lake is so low. I've never seen it this low. But further up the lake that way, people are, and you can go online and get your fishing license. So if you want to fish, and there's camping here too. So it's definitely a nice afternoon to spend here. Taylor's freaking out because she's getting hit by grasshoppers. One just hit me in the head. Oh no! I hope you enjoy the view. So pretty. On to our next adventure. Here's the view over the lake, Navajo Lake. I can speak, sorry. I think the altitude's getting to me a little bit, but it's gorgeous up here. I know I love that word gorgeous, but I just totally do. Let me go ahead and hear my truck fan in the distance, along with the wind. So you can see with the dam right here, and there are people fishing on the dam right there. Again, you'll want to get a fishing license, and it's low. It almost looks like it goes down to a creek. Oh, and here's some information in the area. We are at the Cascade Falls Overlook. Sorry for the wind noise again until I get my dead cat. It might be a little windy. Apologize. I'm going to go ahead and turn it around so you can go ahead and see the view. It's gorgeous. Stopping by. You see that little hole in the rock. Tried to take a panoramic of this picture, or of the scenery too. Got a brave little boy down there. His mom was yelling at him, stop! Apparently he didn't listen. Like most little boys. I'll go back over it again so you can see it. I don't know if I would recommend taking a two-wheel drive vehicle. I saw a minivan, but if you got stuck out here, I don't know. So that's the view from this overlook. Here is the beautiful view up above Cedar Breaks. And then as I pan over, how did we ever get so lucky? It was such a beautiful day. Brian Head just below us. So this is the Brian Head Peak. And there's some other people joining us, so if you hear some chitter chatter in the background, and of course our lovely wind noise. There's the other side of the little hut. The little elevation marker is up there too. Continue the view. There's more of Cedar Breaks over there. Then if you scroll, yeah, sure, scroll on your computer. Oh, if you scroll, you know, over off into the distance that way, when I was saying we were at Cedar Breaks earlier, is Bryce Canyon. I'll go ahead and flip the camera that way, back that way, so you can see it. I'll try and be careful, because if you look at it, it's really uneven ground here at the top, so I would definitely be careful when you're walking up here. And there's a little hole right there. Woo! Just amazing. It's not as windy up here as I thought it would be. I mean, it seemed like it was windier over at Cedar Breaks. My allergies are going, I can tell. And there's Bryce Canyon off in the distance. There's Taylor. We got so lucky with this view. On a clear day. I was trying to give you a 360 view of the top of the mountain here. Not get anybody's cars in there in case they don't want their plates and stuff shown. The last time I was up here, it was a while. 2014, I think. Because every other time I've come up here, it's been so overcasty and just not a beautiful view like this. It's just insane. Whoops, there's all the cars that I didn't want to show. Oh well, that's how life goes. I hope you're enjoying the view. Have a good day. On to my next adventure. Here we are at Giant Steps, and I'll go ahead and flip it. There are so many activities to do. There's little jump swings. In the back there's a tower, and then back that way there's some archery, and then up the hill that way there's some sled, like tubing, but they are actually closed right now. Oops, there's a zip line going. And you can see the ski run. And then you can also take a lift. You wanted to go to the top of the mountain and take a lift. Then over here is the restaurants. I'm not going over that way intentionally because there's music. And you know, with music, YouTube doesn't like that. So we have to improvise sometimes, you know, and avoid the music. But it's definitely beautiful up here. There's a lot of bike riding. There's a lot of bike riding and other things to do around here. Yeah, it's just a perfect weekend. We really picked a great weekend, huh? Are you having a good time?
Yes.
Yeah. What was your favorite part so far?
Not the signs.
Going to see Cedar Breaks?
Yes.
That was beautiful. That was really beautiful. We're actually waiting for some cheeseburgers. Taylor.
Yes.
We love our cheeseburgers.
Do you want to do that thing right over there?
You want to ride the swings?
Yes.
Oh, maybe we'll go ride the swings. If we do, I'll go ahead and video that. But we're probably not going to. Sometimes you just have to tell them yes, right? No, Taylor, I don't think we're gonna do it. Okay, talk to you guys later. Hello, everyone. End of day 2 in Bryan Head, and whoops, I'm losing my balance. We just ate. I had a cheeseburger. She had a hamburger. I know she really wanted to go on those chairlifts, but I'm a little bit afraid of heights, and I don't think Taylor really understands what that means to go on the chairlift, that you can't get off of it if you get scared from the height of it. So yeah, we didn't go ahead and make it up there this time. Maybe next time. I don't know, we'll see. But we had a great day. We went to, where did we go? We went to Cedar Breaks.
Cedar Breaks,
We went to Navajo Lake.
Navajo Lake.
We went to Cascade Falls. But I think I might have called them Crystal Falls in the video when I was doing it. But it's really Cascade Falls. See, she's laughing at me. Nobody's perfect. As much as people think they're perfect, they're really not. And where else did we go? Oh, we went to the Bryan Head Overlook, and that kind of wore us out. I mean, we were out running around probably close to 5 hours today. Oh, there's a bug on my hand. Sorry. Nature. So, yeah, we're just going to wind down for today, and then maybe take a nice break for tomorrow. And then what are we going to do tomorrow? Sleep in. And then we'll see what the day happens, what our adventure takes us to. We don't like to plan vacations necessarily, like, you know, we might have an idea of what we want to do, but we kind of like to adventure and explore and kind of see things as they go. So that's us.
Yes.
So bye, everyone.
Bye.
I hope you enjoyed this. Come back and watch day 3 if you would like. Thank you.